The black man has in himself the whole range of color because black is not
hook-ass nigga.
What nigga?
Elevated nigga.
Nigga the evil.
Nigga.
Tell these niggas.
He sent a nigga some free CDs.
You high yelling nigga.
Nigger and nigga.
Big nigga lips.
First nigga on the street.
A ditty ass nigga.
Black, Jungle Bunny, Mama.
Nigga.
The savagery of the Negro.
Gay ass nigga.
Catching runaway niggas.
These niggas. You get mail, nigga?
Fuck niggas. Nigga, you bullshitting?
Feel niggas. Bitch ass nigga.
Nigga. Nigga, please. Nigga, please.
He's my favorite nigga in the history of niggas.
Billy niggas was slaves. Niggas was chasing us.
Every red-blooded, blue-gum nigga.
Break yourself, nigga.
Negroes.
Can a nigga borrow a french fry?
Nigga.
Now, how is a nigga gonna borrow a fry?
New niggas.
Holla at me, nigga.
Different type of nigga.
Niggas is worthless and lazy today.
Nigga, is you gonna give it back?
It is the essence from which all
To be a black
color
American is in
comes.
some ways to be born with the desire to be white.
Yes, trillions in ancient trusts belong to black people. It is a whitewashed narrative to disinherit the true heirs of the empire.
Your Highness, are you saying the original nobles were black people?
The real nobility, the original European royalty, were Moors. They've hidden this history to maintain control over trillions of dollars. These Moors were present on both sides of the Atlantic, ruling from old America to the courts of Europe. The names are masks: Windsor, Sassoon, Habsburg, and Medici, all Moorish families that civilized Europa long before the historical reset.
The Moors were all over the fucking world, ruling from Tartar to the Americas, not just from North Africa. Then we came along as Mamelukes and Castratos and fucked it all up by burying the truth. The Moors were doing so much fucking in Europe, trying to help us to get rid of our animal gene. They were trying to civilize the wild white men by grafting their divine blood into the recessive DNA. A Moor doesn't mean just North Africa, Muslims. They're the indigenous Americans. It was a global Moorish empire. The original European nobility were all Moors, so-called black people. They ran all of Europe and Asia and America.
These original kings were buried in the mud and nuked from history so these psychopathic parasites could build their fake world. Those Queen's Guards parading are a global crime scene. That towering headdress isn't a military hat. They stole that style directly from the Moors of the Kazan-Khani in Great Tartary. In advanced Asiatic civilization, they tried to nuke from your memory. Those bearskin hats are nothing but a ritualistic imitation of the thick natural hair, those massive afros grown by the original Hibachi nobility, the true Obashis, who sat on the thrones of Europe while these people lived in caves. See, the ancestors of these people you call Europeans today were the white Obashis, former slaves of the Hibachi, who couldn't grow that crown of power because their biosynthesis failed them. They were fail melanin, mutants who had to glue animal fur and lamb's wool to their skulls just to mimic the lords they deposed. Today, these bloodlines, the Orsini, Medici, and Rothschilds, align with the satanic banking cartels that funded Epstein's List and global human trafficking. They snatched your headdress from the Kazan to fake the natural glory of the ancient Moors and Hebrews. The high-status nobility of the millennial reign knew the truth. Growing your hair out was the divine covenant of a peak human being. Moorish empresses and royalty grew their natural hair, those massive, beautiful afros, as a sign of supreme status and genetic frequency. They've tried to erase every memory of these beautiful Moors through iconoclasm and whitewashed history because their own biosynthesis failed them. You wonder why the barber shop is the biggest institution in our community? Because the system socialized you to pay money to trash your own godhood. Hair is an extension of your central nervous system, a literal antenna for your soul, and a divine covenant. The corporate system and the prisons force you to shave to disconnect you from your awareness and your royalty. While you're in that chair throwing your power away, the Ashkenazi is in the Shiva growing his locks out, rocking the Horus lock, because he knows the blessing you were tricked into hating. That Horus lock, that's ours. They repurpose your palaces after the historical resets. They wear your crowns and mimic your hair because they know that crown was the mark of a god man on earth.